Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon, and we're going to talk about a really interesting development with Twitter and Substack. It would appear that Elon Musk is open to buying Substack. Substack is a blogging platform, basically pay to read some people's blogs, kind of like a mashup of like WordPress or Tumblr and Patreon, and a lot of people leaving Twitter because they're sick of Elon Musk or going to Substack, and you can't outrun Elon Musk because he's coming for that too. So this is going to be really interesting, guys, to watch what's going to happen. Weirdly enough, Substack just a couple of months ago, they got in some hot water. One of the VPs told people leaving Twitter, workers leaving Twitter at the prospect of Musk taking over the platform, please don't come work for us. We don't want you here. We don't want you here at Substack. And Substack was demonized for years. If you remember, all the controversy with comic book creators taking a Substack deal, there were some salty bitches out there who were saying that Substack was the home of the alt-right, that you couldn't use the platform, you weren't allowed to if you were a good person because they let people on there with dissenting opinions and misinformation. And then once Elon Musk bought Twitter, which a lot of these people didn't think would happen, all of a sudden they're writing articles like, so you want to quit Twitter and start using Substack? Well, here you go, guys. Come on over. It's a lifeboat. It's a lifeboat. It's not a lifeboat, guys. He might come for that one too. So we're going to talk about it. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, rants, guys. Almost 284,000 subs. Follow us on Twitter, ClownfishTV.com, at ClownfishTV.com. Right here at ClownfishTV.com, because I couldn't fit .com in the name, but yeah, follow us. We got some videos out there now because they're letting us upload video, and if you want to get notified of everything we post on the website, in addition to YouTube videos, I don't think people realize that we do post stuff on the website. Follow that Twitter account and also follow my account and Geeky's account. We're all on Twitter. We didn't leave for Substack yet. You want to quit Twitter and go to Substack. So let's talk about this. Elon Musk's Twitter is open to acquiring Substack. Now, this kind of makes sense because he said before he wanted Twitter to be sort of the one app to rule them all, and he wanted blogging to be part of that, and he wants to paywall content and kind of centralized journalism. We're going to talk about this too. He's not real happy with the media right now. So he wants to compete with them by basically buying his way into competing with them. Twitter and Substack, which are havens for journalists, right? So this is coming from Teslarati. It appears that Elon Musk is open to dipping his toes even further into the media business. In a recent comment, Musk reiterated that he is open to the idea of Twitter purchasing Substack. Substack was founded in 2017. It's a popular online platform that offers publishing, payment analytics, and design infrastructure for subscription-based newsletters. Over the years, Substack has become the go-to destination for quality content from some of the industry's most respected journalists and experts. Also a place where all the Nazis and the wrong thinkers hang out until we want to go over there because, Twitter. So Wall Street Silver says, would it make sense for Twitter to buy Substack and more tightly connect the two platforms? Twitter plus Substack creates instant, massive competition for obsolete legacy corporate media. Musk says, I'm open to the idea. Does he have the money to do it now? I don't know if he's got the money to do it now. This is not the first time Musk responded positively to the idea of purchasing Substack. Earlier this month, Musk posted a similar response to a Twitter user who highlighted some of the advantages of having Substack and Twitter on the same side. Basically at that point, you are throwing a grenade into ground zero for the mainstream media, for journalists. This is where they go. It's Twitter or Substack or whatever. And you own both of them, you've got it pretty much locked down, right? And that's pissing off a lot of people. Since taking ownership of Twitter, Musk has adopted an assertive stance toward traditional journalism. He also suspended a number of journalists temporarily that he thought compromised his family's safety. Now this one's coming from Fox News. Fox News, guys. Elon Musk calls out legacy media and corporate journalism. We have only just begun, he said. So this seems to be the plan. The plan seems to be to try to dismantle legacy media. But the thing is I don't think Elon Musk has to do much of anything. We've been covering this. The money's running out. The venture capital is running out. The advertising revenue's running out. People don't trust the mainstream media much anymore. A lot of these websites are shutting down. They're getting sold off, laying people off. It's easy pickings. If you go in now, get these sites pretty cheap. And Substack is another one that actually they ran out of venture capital, as I understand it. So they'd probably be very open to the idea of acquisition. So Squawkbox, CNBC. Elon Musk's reputation is in danger, says Axios business reporter Hope King. All of the macro conditions are against his favor. Market share for Tesla is down year over year. His reputation with Twitter is impacting his reputation when it comes to all of his companies. He said the legacy media should worry about its reputation. We have only just begun. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be really interesting if he does buy Substack. That is another place that, again, has a lot of influence. Not nearly as much as Twitter, I don't think. But it's so weird, again, to remember that not that long ago, Substack was the home of the alt-right. You weren't allowed to post there. Wrong thinkers are there. And they flat out said before, they're like, hey, we don't tell people what they can and can't publish. It's up to the reader to decide. We're basically just facilitating a way for this content to get out there and get monetized, and we don't necessarily endorse everything. If something is particularly dangerous, we'll remove it from the platform, but 99% of content does not fit under that. And man, people hated it. But this is so funny. So funny to see, guys. There is no place to go. There is no life raft. You're going to have to build something new. And it's amazing how quickly all of this is crumbling. I mean, it really is. Within a few short months, we're going to have a very, very different media landscape. There are going to be so many unemployed journalists next year. And I'm not saying here rubbing my hands together with, girlish glee or anything like that. But I'm telling you, there are going to be a hell of a lot of layoffs. There are going to be a hell of a lot of websites get shut down. And I think that there's going to be more balance brought to internet news anyway, out of necessity. Because again, a lot of these outlets, they existed simply because they were luxury items. They're not necessary. And they're going to find out how not necessary they actually are. A lot of journalists think they're necessary. You're not. You're really not. And we'll see what happens in 2023. It's going to be really, really interesting. I'm going to wrap this up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.